Per multiple reports, including one from Dallas Cowboys ESPN insider Todd, the Dallas Cowboys and All-Pro defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence have agreed to a new 5-year contract. The Cowboys have agreed to a 5-year, $105 million deal with DeMarcus Lawrence that includes $65 million guaranteed, according to a source. Per Archer's reports, the new contract will be for 5 years and $105 million. After weeks of negotiating and reports that Lawrence was looking for $23 million as an average annual salary, the two sides agreed to a deal that will pay the elite pass rusher $21 million per year on average. The sticking point in negotiations was likely going to be over the guaranteed money. Lawrence will earn $65 million in guaranteed money over the course, ignorant the contract. Cash flow of Cowboys to DeMarcus Lawrence's 5-year, $105 million deal. Year 1, $31.1 million over 2, $48 million over 3, $65 million per Albert Breer. Lawrence will earn that $65 million over the first 3 years of his contract, which means, if the Dallas Cowboys need to, they can get out of his deal prior to year 4 with less of a cap hit, with no guaranteed money after year 3. Though he'll get $31 million this year, that won't be his cap hit. The Dallas Cowboys will structure the contract so they aren't taking that big of a year 1 cap hit. Lawrence, the Dallas Cowboys' second-round pick from the 2014 NFL Draft, finally had his breakout season in 2017 when he put up 14.5 sacks. In 2018, while playing on the franchise tag, he produced 10.5 sacks. Not only is Lawrence one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, he's arguably the best 4-3 defensive end when it comes to playing the run. This deal means that Lawrence is signed through the 2023 season and will continue wreaking havoc for the Dallas Cowboys. It was a deal that was always going to get done, as owner and general manager Jerry Jones has been searching for his war daddy to replace former pass-rushing great DeMarcus Ware. Now that the Dallas Cowboys have licked up their premier pass rusher, they will now field a defense that should contend for the best defense in the NFL in 2019. The addition of Robert Quinn gives Lawrence a legit rusher to help him get to the quarterback. Teams won't be able to focus solely on Lawrence in their blocking schemes. This is a great deal for both Lawrence and the Cowboys. Lawrence gets big guaranteed money and the Cowboys get some relief after year 3 if for some reason he doesn't continue to be the dominant player we've seen over the last 2 years. Dallas Cowboys DeMarcus Lawrence. Eric Hartline, USA Today Sports. The Dallas Cowboys and defensive end Randy Gregory have agreed to a 1-year contract extension. Gregory was scheduled to become a free agent after 2019, but is now signed through the 2020 season. This move will likely surprise many given Gregory's current status. As of late February, Randy became indefinitely suspended once again for a violation of the terms of his conditional reinstatement. Gregory has struggled against the NFL's substance abuse policy for the majority of his career. However, the Cowboys have never wavered in their support of Gregory and their expressed belief that he will return to active duty this season. A day after acquiring Robert Quinn last week, the added year worth $735,000 more with escalator. Team has stayed hopeful Gregory plays in 2019. Drafted in 2015, Randy should have been an unrestricted free agent this year under his original rookie contract. But his missed time from suspensions cost him accrued seasons, according to the CBA, and thus his contract got pushed out another year. This extension to 2020, though, is a willful decision by both team and player. It says a lot about how the Cowboys perceive Gregory and his issues, as compared to their handling of David Irving's situation. What remains to be seen is how hard it will be for Randy to get reinstated again. It will depend on the severity of his violation, which is not currently known, and the measures taken to get back on track. Helping Gregory is that his boss, Jerry Jones, has been one of the most outspoken NFL owners on the need to modernize the league's stance on marijuana. No doubt, his dealing with Rand have helped shape Jerry's views on the matter. We'll have to wait and see how all of this unfolds, and just when Randy Gregory will be available to play for the Cowboys again. But for now, this minor contract move is a strong endorsement of the player from the organization. The Dallas Cowboys and Miami Dolphins have reached agreement on a trade for veteran defensive end Robert Quinn, pending a new contract being worked out between Quinn and the Cowboys. According to Ian Rapoport, the two sides are negotiating a one-year deal for Quinn to come play in Dallas. He had 1 year left on his current contract with Miami. Sources: There are still minor issues to work out with Quinn's agent, but for 2019, Quinn was scheduled to make $11.8 million in base salary. The Dolphins are looking to save that in this trade, dropping his cap hit to just $1.1 million in dead money. Given the savings for Miami, what Dallas is giving up in this trade could be minor. This deal allows the Dolphins to get a little something back for a player they'd have otherwise probably released. Adding Quinn, who has had 15 sacks over the last 2 years, gives the Cowboys a great potential sidekick for DeMarcus Lawrence at defensive end. It also helps lessen the blow if Dallas is unable to finalize a long-term deal with Lawrence, perhaps then seeking to trade him away or facing a holdout. The Dallas Cowboys have reached a one-year agreement with safety George Iloka, according to ESPN's Todd Archer. Iloka spent 2018 with the Vikings after 6 years with the Bengals. He's started 79 of his 99 career games since being a fifth-round pick by Cincinnati in 2012. Iloka turns 29 years old next week. The Cowboys have agreed to a one-year deal with safety George Iloka, according to a source. Iloka met with the Cowboys on Friday and was the third safety to meet with the club during the week along with Clayton Geathers and Eric Berry. The Cowboys have https://t.co/jb5njl Wepic. This isn't the safety that most Cowboys fans wanted. After over a year of pining for Earl Thomas, sights turned to Eric Berry after his free agent visit in Dallas last week. However, it makes sense that Iloka would be attractive to the Cowboys. At 6 feet 4 inches and 225 pounds, he fits the physical mold of what defensive backs coach Chris Richard likes in his players. He also is younger than Berry and Thomas without the same recent injury issues. Iloka becomes one of many Boise Street products on Dallas roster, joining Tyrone Crawford, DeMarcus Lawrence, Leighton Vander Esch, and others. He entered the league with college teammates Crawford and Kellen Moore, the Cowboys' new offensive coordinator, in 2012. We'll have to wait and see how George Iloka fits into the current mix at safety with Jeff Heath and Xavier Woods. He spent most of 2018 as a backup with Minnesota, but Dallas will likely give him a chance to start.